Hare Krishna. Don't just ask for decisions, ask for the education to make decisions. When we face some problems, at that time we want uh, we want to know a way out, we want a solution. So sometimes we may go to uh, some some person whom we trust, and we may ask, what should I do in such a situation? And that person, being our guide and being benevolent, will tell us what to do. So that is good, but that leaves us dependent on that person for in future situations when again we face dilemmas. So we see in the Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna also faced a dilemma where, when he was faced with the with the disheartening challenge, disheartening prospect of fighting with his own relatives, he felt indecisive and he did not know whether to fight or not to fight. So at that time he needed a decision. But so he turned to Krishna and he asked for guidance. Significantly, Arjuna did not ask directly or specifically, just should I fight or should I not fight? If we see, when he surrenders to Krishna in 2.7 in the Bhagavad Gita, he asks to know not just the specific course of action at that particular time. He asks for for understanding the universal principle of dharma that guides human actions. So he asks, Karpanya dosho pahata swabhava pruchhami tvam dharma sammudha chetah yashreyasyan nishchitam bruhi tanme shishyaste ham shadhimam tvam prapannam. So he asks, Karpanya dosho pahata swabhava. My swabhava has become overcome, upahata, by karpanya dosha, by the fault of karpanya, of miserly weakness. Pruchhami tvam, therefore I am asking you. What am I asking? Dharma sammudha chetaha dharma. What is my dharma? Because my chetaha, my consciousness has become sammudha, deluded. Yashreyasyan nishchitam bruhi tanme. So Shreya is that which is my long-term good. Nishchitam, definitely. Bruhi tanme, you please tell me. Shishyasteham, I become your disciple. Shadhimam tvam prapannam. Shadhi, please instruct me. Mam tvam, I unto you surrender. I surrender unto you. Mam tvam prapannam. So Arjuna is asking, instruct me about dharma. So now, the principle of dharma is actually the guide for all human beings. And scripture gives us that, and Krishna, who is the source of scripture, also gives us that whenever he descends in this world. So similarly, so now what happens? Krishna, that's why he doesn't simply tell Arjuna, just fight. That's not the question that Arjuna has asked, and that's not the answer that Krishna gives. Arjuna asks, please tell me the principles of dharma. And then Krishna talks about various levels of dharma, and he talks about the paradharma of pure, ultimately, sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam praja. Just surrender unto me. Become devoted to me. And in this way, Krishna enables Arjuna to become not just firm in a decision, but firm in the decision-making process by learning the principle of dharma. So when we understand, so Arjuna's, the principle that he learns is that whatever be the situation, we should work out of love. We should work in a mood of loving devotion for Krishna and see how we can best actualize that loving intention in our specific situation. And for Arjuna's specific situation, the best way was for him to do Krishna's will, which was to enthrone the virtuous king Yudhishthir and to dethrone the vicious father-son pair of Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana. So that by that, Krishna, it was not just that Arjuna pleased Krishna, but Arjuna did good for the whole world. So when we, so similarly, now when we live in this world, we can ask for specific guidance, and that is when it is required and when it is available, it is good. But even when we get that guidance, we can try to understand the reasoning underlying that guidance. Why was I told to do such a thing? And we can also ask, if whenever possible, the rationale for a particular instruction. By that, our own thinking process will develop, and then our understanding of the principles of dharma will increase. And then when we are faced with perplexing situations, wherein we have to make decisions, because in life often we have to make there are situations when we have to make online decisions, high speed decisions, on the side decisions, where we may not be able to consult anyone. So then, how will we make decisions? To the extent we have internalized the principle of dharma, to that extent, we will have that loving intention. We'll have the desire to serve Krishna, and when that desire to serve Krishna is very strong and sincere in our heart, then Krishna himself states in the Bhagavad Gita in 10.10, Dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mamupayanti te, I will give you the intelligence by which you can come to me. So by understanding the principles on which decisions are made, and by internalizing the loving intention of serving Krishna, we can also gain the connection with the Lord of Dharma in our heart. We can gain an understanding, deeper understanding of Dharma, and thus develop a sound framework for making decisions whenever we face perplexing situations. Thank you. Hare Krishna.